Yes. Yes. As I love to say. Yes. It's the guy, itsDjAnt, and welcome to the Trend City Radio Top 40 Recap. Oh yeah. So let's just deep sea dive, family. Right into it. Coming in at number 1, we got Gabrielle Ruffin with the hit single Should've Been Me. This track wasn't even on the countdown last week, family. Wasn't even on the countdown. Charted right up to number 1. It has been in the top 10 previously. Was voted in the top 10 for previously for the last few weeks. Before that, Gabrielle Ruffin, she been on Trend City Radio, man. A part of East Oakland management, coming straight from that entourage. And she been a part of Trend City Radio, man, for a few months. Just for a few months, only for a few months, and stormed right in with the right crew and right audience, and this is what consistency will get you, family. Big ups to Gabrielle Ruffin, and big ups to everybody that voted this number 1, man. Incredible, huge surprise. Big ups. Shout out to Cleveland. Coming in at number 2, we got Sunny Cole with the hit single I Don't Join That Church. This track was actually at number 3 last week. Jumped up a spot, jumped up to number 2, almost hit number 1. Big ups to my man Sunny Cole, also a part of East Oakland management team as well. They took number 1 and 2, family. They doing it real big. This is how they do. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 3, we got Alvin Harrison with the hit single Do We Have a Love. This track was actually at number 6 last week. Jumped up 3 of them things, holding it down at the number 3 position, back in that top 3. Shout out to Alvin Harrison. Still hasn't yet got him a number 1 as of yet, but he's been dominating that top 10, man. One of the best to do it this year. And that is facts. Always in that top 10 on a consistent basis. Big ups to my man's Alvin Harrison. Always doing it big. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 4, speaking of East Oakland management team, we got Carrie Cleveland coming in at number 4 with the hit single I Need Love. This track was actually at number 9 last week. Jumped up, about 5 of them things. Now holding it down at the number 4 position. Big ups to Carrie Cleveland. And shout out to her son, man. Shout out to East Oakland management team as well. Always doing it real big. Man. Carrie Cleveland, 81 years old, still doing it big. Still making classics. Still got that classic heat in rotation. That's how we do it, family. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 5, we got K-Fu Shamir featuring Gov 80 with the hit single California Dreamin'. This track was actually at number 8 last week. Jumped up 3 of them things, holding it down at the number 5 position. Big ups to K-Fu. Big ups to Gov 80. The music video will be released very soon. If you guys haven't checked that out and haven't seen the previews, make sure y'all go check that out, man. Y'all gotta follow my man's K-Fu. Always doing it real big, man. Always doing it real big. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 6, we got Naked Bones Dance Club with the hit single Feel This. This track was actually at number 7 last week. Jumped up a spot, holding it down at the number 6 position. Shout out to Naked Bones Dance Club. Yeah, that's Naked Bones, family. Yeah, Naked Bones Dance Club. Doing it real big, man. They got some real incredible dance music, man. Big ups to them. This is what they 2nd or 3rd track. I believe this is their 3rd single that hit the top 10. Now they in the They're in the top 6 now. Naked Bones. Doing it real big, man. Feel this. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 7, we got TNT with his single, You Know Me. This track was actually at number 11 last week. Jumped up 4 of them things, holding it down at the number 7 position. Shout out to TNT. Always doing it big. She is always doing it big on Trend City Radio, man. Back in that top 10. She coming in at number 7. Big ups to her, man. She got some joints, but right now, You Know Me is doing it real big on Trend City Radio right now. Big ups to her. Coming in at number 8, we got my man's OB with his single, Don't Fear the Reaper. This track was actually at number 10 last week. Now it's at number 8. Jumped up two spots. My man OB, man, he been presenting some bangers on Trend City this year, man. This year has definitely been the year for my man's OB, man. Every single that he's released so far has hit the top 10, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But this one right here, man, this hit the top 10 very quickly, within like 2 weeks. So Don't Fear the Reaper, man. Now it's at number 8. Was at number 10 last week. Shout out to OB. Always doing this thing. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 9, we got River Jordan with his single Colonizers. That's Colonizers. This track was at number 13 last week. Jumped up 4 spots. Now holding it down at the number 9 position. This is also another artist from East Oakland Management Team, family. You see how they doing it. They doing it real big, man. They doing it real big on Trend City, man. If you haven't checked out this single, make sure you go check this single out, man. This single started off way back at the bottom, and it was barely making it in the top 40 at one point of time, and now it's in the top 10. That just goes to show you the grind, man, and that just goes to show you the love of the music that the audience, that's the thing about Trend City, man. They gonna rock with you if you gonna show some consistency. That's what Trend City do. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 10, we got Who's Silky Music with the hit single 3 Ravens Housing 2. This track was actually at number 12 last week. Jumped up 2 of them things, now holding it down at the number 10 position. Shout out to Who's Silky Music. Always doing it big on Trend City Radio. Been on Trend City on the platform for the past few years and has been one of the top musicians in its genre, man. Who's Silky Music always doing it big with that house music, man. Always spinning them records. Big ups to them. Yes, sir. And that is the top 10 of the top 40 countdown. It's the guy itsDjAnt. You feel me? Coronavirus tried to take your boy out, but the God is back. You feel me? Yes, sir. Make sure y'all tune in every Friday. Let's get it.
Wow. It's never no pressure.